Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar.
So one of the times I saw Bayana really nod out was the time when he realized one of his favorite authors was actually Krishnan's aunt, and he spent the next few minutes trying to figure out how they can plan some sort of meeting, be it through a meal or like an accidental meeting. I have no idea, but it was really fun to watch that.
Not Max goes a little back. I think when we were kids, like somewhere in college, Aditya Bhana used to block 1 hour every day to read Quora, and it was a little legitimate at that time. But yeah, blocking time every day to read Quora and hence not reply to messages or calls was, I think, not Max for me, even when we were babies.
I don't really mind when Aditya goes nerd max on me, but it would have to be when once I went to a conference about like parliamentary procedures, etc. And we got like these notebooks of like refresher courses, and took all of them from me, read them in a weekend, and came back with questions.
Adu was born a nerd, but during one of our Gurgaon trips, he gave me some 50 lines about how CSR is not CSR in corporate organizations. And until date, I still don't remember what he told.
Okay, so there is this one time I still remember. I think we were not that old. We still aren't, but there's this one time where I don't know, there was something in our life which was changing, and we were choosing different paths or something related to that. And I remember that night Adi spoke for 1.5 or 2 hours straight, and that was about how you need to prioritize yourself in your life. But yes, you talk about gender, you talk about politics, or you talk about books, Adi will go on.
ये जब हमारे मिस्टर आदि फुल नर्ड मैक्स हो जाते हैं ना, तो हम सब लोग सारे कजन्स वगैरह दोस्त सुन के हम सब लोग ना ध्यान से सुनने की एक्टिंग करते हैं, ठीक है, कि मतलब समझ जाओ क्यों। हाँ, तो मेरे साथ तो तब हुआ था जब वो सेपियंस का कुछ समझा रहे थे कि कैसे चेंजेस आए हैं, ठीक है। अब मुझे वो, हाँ, मुझे वैसे एग्जैक्टली याद नहीं है, पर याद क्यों नहीं है, क्योंकि हम सुनने की एक्टिंग कर रहे थे। पर इट्स फन, इट्स इंटरेस्टिंग टू लिसन हिम टॉक।
I think he'll still use Buddy to address people.
I think Bhayana is already 60 years old. Happy 60th, Bhayana.
Yeah, yeah. You're not sexy at 60, but yeah, I don't know what you are, but I hope you get some sleep this year.
I think this question is flawed. There is not going to be any difference when Aditya turns 60. He's just going to be as uncle and as Buddha that he is right now. Come on.
Kids, sit here. Today I'm going to tell you about how knowledge impacts our life, how great facilitation Ratish used to do, and how at one point of time both of us used to work as buddies to run the social sector. Sit here. I'm going to give you a 5-hour story right now.
When Adu would be 60 years old, he would still be running, and he probably would have reached Uzbekistan till then, or probably walking on one of those long sticks in a circus.
I think Aditya will sound the same when he's 60. I think he's mentally there. So his jokes will be lame and no one will laugh.
I think that when Aditya turns 60, he's going to take a full U-turn, become this capitalist Delhi uncle who stands with a whiskey and be like, बेटा हमारे ज़माने में हम भी ये बहुत कम्युनिज्म खेल चुके हैं, लेकिन जब तुम बड़े हो जाओगे तो समझ जाओगे कि पैसा भी कोई चीज़ होती है.
So I think Adi at 60 would probably be like, the air is filthy, I am aging, the environment is at its worst, you are not fit, but I am fit, so I'm going for a run.
My fondest drunk memory with Aditya would have to be the one after alumni induction in 2019, wherein we had pulled off someone, and I believe we went to a couple of places. I think we went bar hopping.
Has to be entering into the no entry zone in Goa and then getting caught and then being like, सर मैं तो दिल्ली जा रहा हूँ, उसके बाद मैं कैसे आऊँ गोवा, लाइसेंस वाले करने, आप छोड़ दो सर प्लीज़. That tops everything else.
I think the fondest drunk memory would definitely be the GK one at my bar, where it was just me and Bhayana, and we were so drunk that we started dancing. So there was nobody dancing at first, and then Bhayana and I started dancing, and a group joined in, and we started dancing with them.
So I have many drunk memories with Bhayana, but I would say not one of the fondest, but maybe one of the most memorable was definitely the time when we had celebrated his birthday at a bar and we'd surprised him with a cake from Theo's. And somewhere between the bar and his house, we lost the cake. And the only remnants that we could find was this huge stain, like this cake stain on my pants, because it was a red velvet cake. But yeah, we have no memory of what happened to the cake or if we ate it at all.
Okay, fondest memory of drunk Bhayana was during the second year of our fellowship, and Bhayana had just joined in as staff. And then we went to Vikhroli Social to have one beer, and then we ended up drinking I don't know how many.
5 beers.
And then we spoke a lot about Aditi Submiss, and then a lot of other people and stuff. But it was fun. I think I got to know Bhayana for the first time then, and we have some cute pictures from that night.
Yeah. My fondest memory of Bhayana has to be in Goa, when Bhayana got drunk and lost the keys, and then the bike didn't function, and then the cops caught us. So yeah, hands down the best drunk memory of Bhayana.
My fondest drunk memory with Aditya was his second last night in London, where we got 3 bottles of wine from Gulati, got drunk with Antara, then opened the expensive bottle of wine, finished that, still wanted more alcohol, went out at 1:30 a.m. to find more alcohol, couldn't get it, so we somehow ended up at Primrose Hill, where in our drunken state, we roly-polied our way down the hill, surrounded by foxes, and were followed back home by a murderous, creepy dude.
So Aditya was supposed to start on a diet, and he was getting fruits and vegetables and lot of salads. But once he gets drunk, he cannot think of anything else but garlic bread. He was saying it again and again, and he got it. He did not stop talking about it before he got it, and we got so irritated because bas ab de do isko.
My fondest drunk memory with Aditya is one of the most beautiful nights of my life. It was at Morjim Beach with a crate full of beer, a flashlight on which we put a beer bottle to make it, like a lamp, like a shady lamp, and yeah, under beautiful stars right in front of amazing warmish water, singing songs, talking, making fun of each other. The 6th of us, it was such a beautiful night.
So I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen clippings of this animated movie, and I don't think I could find a better resemblance. This Buddha from the movie Up seems very much like Aditya for some reason.
So I was asked which book character Adu resembles the most, and I think he resembles no other than Remus Lupin. Why? Adu is always so calm and composed.
Jolly, jolly Man United!
For some reason, I could think of Waldo. Maybe because of the glasses, but I also think Waldo's damn smart. Yeah, so I think Aditya, you remind me of Waldo.
Plus, you get lost.
I don't laugh, but it's Dumbledore.
I think Bhayana's spirit animal would definitely be a golden retriever or Labrador puppy. I think it's just because he is so positive and very genuinely so, yeah, one of the rare people I've met who are extremely sweet, kind, positive, and very genuinely so.
Phoenix, because there have been times when he's reached rock bottom emotionally or however, but he's always come out better. And apart from that, I think it could be any football player also.
स्पिरिट एनिमल का आंसर तो आई थिंक सबने सेम ही दिया होगा, चैंडलर। भैया चैंडलर पता नहीं है, अरे वो खुद कहते हैं कि चैंडलर ने उनको सरकाज़म सिखाया, तो वही होगा।
His spirit animal definitely has to be a mountain goat because I don't know, mountain goats are always first of all on mountains, and they're always just like silent and just looking at things and observing stuff and taking it in. I think mountain goats are nerds. Mountain goats, I said. Mountain goats are nerds. That's why probably.
I think like a cross between an owl and a sloth because he's sleeping all the time.
I think for me it would also be a little bit of a monkey because you have that that Gurgaon, like naughty Gurgaon vibe, like that Jat boy, slipper wearing Jat boy kind of a vibe going on. So I would say a little bit of a monkey as well, but would not your spirit animal. I think owl would be your spirit animal for sure.
And a sloth because you sleep a lot.
So if I had to choose a spirit animal for Adu, I think I would go with Mandrake because have you seen him talk nonsensely all the time?
Aditya's spirit animal would be an owl, like a wise old, like focus on the old part of wise old owl, who's sitting on a tree branch with his coffee and a book, and like bartering gyan to little baby owls about mummy chicken and papa chicken. Yeah, that's why spirit animal is an owl.
The spirit animal I think is a horse. I have never seen someone so hardworking and ऐसा इतना एक्सीलेंस किसको चाहिए यार लाइफ में, बट पक्का हॉर्स।
For stealing a rare, valuable library book and getting caught doing it.
I think there's a very real chance of Bhayana getting arrested, and I do feel that he's going to get arrested for either drunk driving or probably doing something indecent inside a car.
Hey, that was mine. Come on. Okay, yeah. So thanks for that. I think Bhayana, you will be arrested for making out with Shreya on the Delhi roads at night.
Wearing a banyan, if you know what I mean.
फिर मुझे पता चलता है कि वो अरेस्ट हुए हुए हैं, तो मेरा पहला ख्याल तो ये होगा कि वो गाड़ी में जा रहे होंगे, पुलिस वाले ने रोका होगा और कहा कि तू आ बाहर निकल। हाँ, और उनका रिस्पॉन्स होगा नहीं जाना, नहीं निकलना।
It would have to be either he's trying to enter into a museum after hours or he's trying to steal garlic bread from Domino's.
If Aditya would get arrested, it would be for something that he did not do, especially by those some people in India that arrest people for committing no crimes, basically.
Okay, Bhayana getting arrested, I totally believe, but it'll always be because of a really positive cause. Like something he really believes in. He's probably protesting or standing up for something he really believes in and would get arrested. Or slightly creepy, but perhaps he was trying to meet someone he really admires, and in that effort of trying to meet that person, he got on the wrong side of that person's bodyguard. I don't know.
If he had to get arrested, he would get arrested for saying something against Modi in public, and then some Bhakt would just appear there and get him arrested.
I think Adu would be arrested for either giving police some gyan or probably captivated by a gangster for giving him some gyan. भैया आपको ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए, मैं आपको समझा रहा हूँ ना.
आंदोलन कहीं कर रहा होगा ऐसा प्रोटेस्ट, लेके गए होंगे उसको जेल पक्का.
If Aditya got arrested, it would obviously be for a protest that he is leading in Delhi.
Adu can be arrested for sitting at a non-violent protest. Just sitting. And I think it's true also. This has happened.
Sanskari, intellectual, kind, energetic Punjabi boy whose moms make great parathas. The girls should be ready to listen to his philosophical commentaries, existential questions, and dry humor.
His matrimonial ad: सुंदर, सुशील, स्त्रीवादी, संस्कारी, शाकाहारी लड़का जो आपको बहुत प्यार करेगा और बहुत दारू ला के देगा.
Okay, for Adi's matrimonial ad, I think only one line is sufficient, and that is, I'm working on my gender, but I still need you to cook meals for me.
If you had to create a matrimonial ad for Aditya, what would it say?
Walk away because Shreya is going to beat the shit out of you.
A matrimonial ad for Aditya would read, a Sanskari Sona Punjabi Munda looking for Tara Auntie's daughter, who must own a sea-facing house at Bandra.
This album by this band called Swadesi. The album is called Chetavni, and literally every song in that album, especially Kranti Havi and Sthiti, are the two songs that I would recommend Bhayana to listen to. I know that he'll connect with them.
The Heart Asks Pleasure First by Karuna Parekh. It will break your heart, but in the most poetic way possible.
Given how open-minded Bhayana has always been to other cultures, other languages, genres, and also how he's such a happy believer in positive things and things like love and fate and stuff like that. So would definitely recommend Kimi no Nawa. It's a Japanese film, and I think he'd really enjoy it. Yeah, Shreya would too. I would recommend you all watch it together. It's really cute.
So one book recommendation for you would be The Humans by Matt Haig. Please read it. Get some time and like to read.
Go to YouTube and subscribe to this channel by Advait. Advait. Thank me later.
A book recommendation for Aditya is Coraline by Neil Gaiman. A movie recommendation is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, but we will watch that together soon. And a song recommendation is Instant Crush by Daft Punk.
A book recommendation I have for you is On Becoming a Person by Carl Rogers.
So Bhayana, since you love other cultures and exploring other cultures, I just thought I'd wish you happy birthday in Khasi. So Sneekha Pasuk Yafi. Yes, happy birthday.
Happy 26th birthday, Bhayana. Hope you're not crying as much on this birthday as you were on 25th. You're like wine, getting better with age. Happy birthday again.
Bhayana, happy birthday. May you get a lot of coffee, running air, gifts and decks this year. And yeah, hope you get to travel the world and spend a lot of time with the people you love.
Okay, so this poem always reminds me of you whenever I hear it, so I'm going to attempt to say it right. सिर्फ हंगामा खड़ा करना मेरा मकसद नहीं, सारी कोशिश है कि सूरत बदलनी चाहिए, मेरे सीने में नहीं तो तेरे सीने में सही, आग कहीं भी हो लेकिन आग जलनी चाहिए. हैप्पी बर्थडे आदित्य.
I'm sure you are able to get the context of this because we spoke about this literally yesterday. So many happy returns of the day, Adi. Yes, we aren't returning anything, but yay!
All right, Bhayana. Happy birthday. I hope you get to sleep soon because I know you would appreciate that. So yeah, sweet dreams.
I wish I had something really nerdy to tell you about your birthday, and wish you saying really like with some really smart stuff. But I'm going to stick with what I know you're going to like, and with someone, and by someone who said it, who you also like. So I'm going to say, Bhayana, it is your birthday.
Hey Aditya, wish you very many happy returns of the day. I am more than happy that you were born, and I hope that your year is full of bottomless coffee and alcohol and commentless texts. Have fun.
Today is your birthday? False. Today is the anniversary of your birthday.
Bhayana in one word. Bhai.
One word for Aditya would definitely be kind. Yeah.
One word I'd use to describe Bhayana is open-minded. While he is many other things, I think this one is one quality of his that I really respect, and I have actually derived a lot of support from. So yeah, you're really open-minded, Bhayana, and I really appreciate that, especially in a world where we could use a lot more open-minded, genuinely open-minded people like you.
My one word for Aditya would be passionate.
Hannah, sensitive.
Okay, one word for Bhayana would be, in my opinion, relentless, because he's always working, or he's always like he's at it, like whatever it is, whether that's running or working or researching or reading up, I think he's always at it. So I think relentless would be my word for him.
I think he's like a Brownian particle that sleeps at night.
Honest.
One word to describe Aditya would be Tufan.
If I had to describe Aditya in one word, it would have to be pure.
To describe Aditya in one word, I really thought hard about it, but I couldn't narrow it down to one word. So I will describe him in one number, and that is 42.
जो ही बदली दिल की ताल है, आहा, यूं ही आया एक ख्याल है, आहा.